Yo, hi guys, there. I'm back. I just wanted to talk about isolation today, this evening. It's not something that's been on my mind at all, to be honest with you. It's something I just came to the realization to speaking to a friend, and he actually sent me a post as well to do with this, which is a very interesting synchronicity. Obviously, I've been in the spiritual space for a while now. Spiritual space. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And I wouldn't say I became obsessed with this information, but it got to a point where like I isolated myself just to consume all this information from many different sources, create my own kind of conclusion as well and things like that. And during this period of isolation, I was thinking, I'm fine, like I don't need to see anybody. Like all my friends were like the friend group basically, no one was going out anymore, no one was communicating. And I wasn't aware of this. I thought everyone was still there talking. I was just the only person that wasn't like active and going out to like link them. So by the time I knew it, like I got to a point I didn't care what I didn't care about my appearance, like my hair, everything, bro. And I was living like a caveman. I mean, I still kind of eat like a caveman, whatever. I don't care. It's a personal preference, but I didn't care about my hair, nothing, bro. It's unkept. I mean, I washed it, obviously. I washed it, but it was in a style where it was freeform. I guess yeah, freeform is kind of like you don't care. You're just kind of out there. You're out here, but I just didn't care. Didn't care. And at some point, I did like, a friend reached out to me about his mental health issues and things like that. So I just thought I need to make more of an effort to see my friends, to make sure my friends are good. So I started seeing my friends again. I was going outside, seeing sunlight finally, going to the gym again. Not regularly, but as much as I could. I was going back to the gym. And then I started to like see that, wow, like I've actually lost so much social skills, like not too much, right? But it was just more awkward than usual. I've always been good in social situations. It's never been a problem for me, but even after lockdown, it happened after lockdown as well that I became an awkward person. And in this period of isolation, after coming back out, I realized striking conversations with new people was suddenly, now I'm nervous, which never, like, I'm hardly ever nervous. I'm never nervous, usually, but that's one thing I have to, again, desensitize myself to. Well, I'm still in the process of doing that. So I'm just seeing people more now, talking to new people every day again. And yeah, just don't overdo it with the isolation. Although I do believe that you can meet God in isolation, but at the end of the day, you still need to experience life. You still need to put your knowledge to the test and form your own wisdom. I was even reading the Bible today. So something about wisdom is what you use to build houses. Like, the only way we can gain wisdom is through experience. And you need to, be a human to experience things. Go outside, socialize, put yourself in different scenarios, be decisive as well. That's one thing. Be very decisive, or else you'll kind of slow down your growth, your progress. And we want to keep progressing, all of us in this space, in this community. I know you want to keep progressing. I do too. So, at least if you're in a period of isolation, just see your friends, at least arrange like meeting your friends once a week at least, or go out every day, go out every single, if you're trying to, because for me as well, I kind of thought, oh, I don't want to really hang out with some friends too much, or else they'll reinforce the old thinking patterns, old habits, or they'll just influence me generally. But obviously now that I've come back to my group, I'm more closer with certain people now in the group, but their mental vibrations don't affect mine as much anymore. They don't influence me as much anymore. Although still, the five closest people around you will influence you the most. So just keep, you know what I mean? But now at least I can tell when my thinking patterns out of line or in line with, congruent with with my truth. Yeah, so that's what I used to think. Like, I don't want my mental vibrations to get affected. So if that's you as well, then it'll probably just be best to take walks every day. Even if you don't have anywhere to go, just take a walk somewhere, go to somewhere, some location, explore whatever city you're living in, explore different places you've never been to in that city, and talk to new people, at least one person a day, one new person a day. And just strike up a conversation. Just seek out that's even how you seek out the right people, to be honest with you, because by the time you strike up an interesting conversation, oh, what chain is that? If it's a chain of a cross on it, are you Christian? Or how often do you go to church? Who you lie more, men or women? Just anything. Just say anything to anybody. Strike up a conversation, and like you'll get into some interesting conversations of interesting people. Everyone has their own story to tell. So that's all I wanted to say. Just because after I came out of this period of isolation, and I noticed, like, I never actually put a name to it, kind of thing. Like, I never fully identified or put, like, I never fully defined what I was feeling like until yesterday, 2 days ago, when I literally just said to myself, yo, let me just start like experiencing life and stop being scared, because really and truly, everything is just fear. Every indecision, every nervous thing prohibiting us from doing something it's fear. So that's one thing I want to bypass and mitigate in myself, and you should strive to mitigate fear in your life too. Excuse me. Thank you for watching this far. Like and subscribe, and DM me on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram too, and DM me if you are interested in tweaking your mental vibrations to help better your life, develop new thinking patterns. If you're interested in that, just DM me on Instagram. And I hope you guys have a blessed night.